Good morning. Just be 2 seconds. Just got to sort a few things out. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's just get her out of the way and move him a bit further down.
What I'm going to say and what I'm going to share.
You don't want her to hear what she's going to say.
I'm not leaving.
It's going to be said either way.
I'm not leaving anything about it. Well, that's your decision as a parent, isn't it? But we're...
Can we just move a bit further down, please?
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
It's alright. Jet. He's gone down the other side.
I'll go down.
I've done warned you, you're all going to take 24 hours. Try and run away from these guys and try and harm anybody.
We're just going to a safer location. We'll be 2 seconds. Won't be 2 minutes.
So, for example, if a group of guys come through the highway here and they turn up in a car now, right? These guys...
Good morning, Blue.
It's a very serious situation, isn't it? If you want to... Charlie, you don't want to come inside.
Are we okay to come in your house? Yeah, I'm just asking.
It's not a nonce. You're happy, yeah?
We have been invited into the property by the owners, the occupiers, or... Leave your phone alone, please.
Right, Richard, you know why we're here, don't you?
This is for our protection and your protection to show that we're not harming you and you're not harming us, okay?
Richard,
that's fine.
You know why we're here, don't you? We can do it the easy way or the hard way, right? The easiest, you know, right? Okay.
It's okay. You don't need to be nervous. Listen, none of us are here to harm you, okay? We're here to protect you, okay?
Take some deep breaths.
We're here to protect you, mate. Yeah.
Right.
No one will get to you while we're here.
No, but it's after you leave. I've just had one threat.
He won't be coming back here, will he?
Right. Let's just get to the facts, okay? The facts of the matter are.
What do you mean social services are going to be involved?
Well, if you let me to speak, you'll understand what's going on. But if you keep interrupting, then you're not going to find out. So just let me speak to him, and you'll find out, right? So you've been talking to a child online, haven't you?
Yeah, but I didn't know what age one.
Let me just start. Let's just start something to go on here, right? Do not at any point try and lie, because I've got the answers here, Richard. Right? I've got everything here.
Just go upstairs, darling.
So it represents you worse if you lie, right? The best thing you can do now in your position is just be honest, because if you're not, I'm just going to say it out loud, which we don't really want to do with your partner here, do we? Right. So it's best if you just be honest with me, okay? And please don't give me the I've been hacked and all that, because I've got 20 selfies of your face, which no hacker would have access to, would they? Right. So,
I know it just came out of blood, I don't know who was it.
Well, you did, unfortunately. You do, because you told her to delete all the pictures, etc. So you knew exactly, okay? Let's not lie to each other, because we know the answers.
I didn't know, because I didn't know.
We know the answers, all right? So don't lie to us, because you told her to keep deleting all the messages, didn't you?
Well, you also said, Richard, delete all the messages because you will get in trouble. Not you. Yeah, as if you're being you're caring about this child, that she's going to get into trouble for having indecent images of you on her phone, right? The only person that's going to get in trouble, Richard, is you, because you're an adult, right? But you're smart enough, right, to say to that girl, oh, delete them because I don't want to get into any trouble. You don't say that. You say, delete them because you will get in trouble.
Can I just say, there's a member of the team with the child and the partner. They're being taken care of with our aftercare, so they're together, right? Can I just touch on a few things with you? You was meant to be meeting a child now at the train station, wasn't you?
I was, but I left it.
No,
I was, but I left it.
Yeah, well, you've arranged that meet 3 times with her, haven't you? Yeah. Right, thank you. So the problem I have now, you've left a child stranded at that train station.
I did.
You made her travel on the train to meet her at them, where you told her to meet her at them doors, yeah? And you've left her there now.
Yeah, but I rang her, so I'm not...
You haven't rang her.
haven't.
You
You're
haven't.
lying.
You haven't spoke to her this morning. You spoke to her this morning, saying good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, but you've not. You've not told her that you're not turning up. You've left her stranded there.
Yeah, but I was going to tell her.
But you haven't, have you?
Look,
Not
listen,
yet, but I
stop
was-
it. Listen, stop it right now, right? We're not listening to this absolute nonsense you're coming out with. The facts are, right, the facts, evidential facts are, you were meeting a girl, an underage, let me finish, an underage child at the train station, which you made arrangements for, and you know that she was on the train because she told you she was reading a magazine, and she should be getting in now, and you should be meeting her now, right? And you haven't told her. In fact, you've ignored her messages this morning, right? You horrible person. So do not for a minute make out that I was going to tell her she's at Hull train station. She got on a train from Manchester to Hull on her own, a 14-year-old child, and you didn't even have the decency to tell her that you weren't going to show up.
I was going to, because I've been...
What do you mean you was gonna? She's already at Hull station.
Can
What
I
do you
just?
mean you was gonna?
Can I just ask you a
liar.
question? Have you done this before?
No.
Right. So.
Never. I've got a disability.
What? No. Okay.
I just
Don't take the mickey out of people with disabilities, please. Right?
No,
Just
no.
leave it there. Please don't even go there. Don't go there. I'm talking to you.
Oh, what's the...
So I want to know about the 13-year-old
What, 13?
that was on Snapchat.
What, 13?
The one that got into trouble. The 13-year-old that you got in trouble for.
What, 13?
The one that you told this child that you got in trouble for. This 13-year-old
What,
on Snapchat.
what 13-year-old?
The one that you was talking to.
I don't know that one.
Okay, so
You're very clever.
how many children are you talking to right now?
No.
And tell the truth, because don't forget, we've got a hell of a lot of evidence there, right? On this. There's so much evidence on there, right? Please don't, because I'm going to trip you up every time. I know the answers. Okay, please tell me roughly. Don't give me an exact figure, but roughly how many children are you talking to right now?
Are you to ask ages first?
Well, you know how old that child is today that he's meeting. You knew
I swear,
you knew.
I said just said how old are you first? I delete them straight away.
But you didn't, did you? You didn't.
Okay, sorry, let's just refute that.
So you delete them straight away.
I'm 14. I'm 29. Cool. You got Snapchat.
Oh,
was
yeah.
your first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you forgot
yeah.
about that
But
one.
you delete them,
Yeah,
don't you?
Yeah, of course you did.
So I told you, don't try and trip us up because we've got the answers already, okay? So when I ask you, how many people are you roughly talking to? We already know roughly.
So about 3, 4, remember, that's it.
3 or 4.
That's it. But,
Well, I know it's more than 3 or 4, okay?
but when you tell me the ages,
Yeah, you carry on talking to them, I know. Right, listen to me, right? When you talk to children, do you know the age of consent?
no, don't. I was just.
Do you know what the age of consent is in the UK? Well, I'll tell you. Unfortunately, it's 16. Right?
Oh,
So
16.
yes, so that gives you the law.
didn't
That
know.
gives you access to talk to 16-year-olds.
Right.
And guess what happens then? It's totally legal, and we wouldn't be here. Okay.
Right.
When you talk to people under the age of
Under-
16,
yeah.
guess what happens then? You become a sexual predator
What's that mean?
because you're talking to children, and you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be sending pictures of your penis to that child, should you?
I've Googled it, not mine. I swear down.
You sent pictures. We got pictures of them there.
I've got indecent images of you, Richard. Multiple indecent images of you.
Again, don't
One-
lie to us because we have the evidence there.
Can I also just quote, right, that you tell her to delete these pictures as we've already, the messages, and then you say, she asks why, and you said, because you're 14 and I'm 29, I will get in trouble. So don't play dumb with us.
So you
right?
know
And
exactly what
oh,
you're
I've got
doing.
a disability, right? You are fully aware of your actions. You know it's wrong, and you mention it several times, don't you? Right.
I'm sorry, yeah. I did.
Right, so we tried to cut this out at the beginning, Richard, but for some reason you just continue to lie. We have it all here. She is 14, I'm 29, I will get in trouble. What did you mean by that?
I don't
What
know.
trouble, how?
I don't know.
You do know.
Listen to me now, listen to me. Do not say I don't know, right? I don't know is not an answer. You knew a hell of a lot in this chat, about 300 pages worth, right? So you knew a lot to communicate with this child for 300 pages of chat, Richard, yeah? So don't you sit there, now you're challenged upon it by adults, and dare say, I don't know. right? Because we know a lot. We know there's a kid, a 14-year-old child, girl, on her own, vulnerable, at a train station in Hull that she travelled to at her own expense, incidentally, from Manchester. That we know. We also know that you're sending indecent images of your penis to that 14-year-old child, right? We also know that you're asking her for indecent images of herself, Richard. We also know that you reference her school, so you know she's underage, and that you keep telling her to delete images. We know a lot, right? Okay, so stop going, I've got a disability, I didn't know, I forgot. Oh, you know, it's not what you think, right? It's exactly that, okay? So enough now, okay? The best thing you can do now, and I do want an explanation, I want to know why you think it's acceptable to talk and target children in this manner and talk sexually and send those kind of images to. And give me an answer, and God, do not say I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't...
What do I mean? Well, it's a perfectly simple question, right? Why are you talking like this to a child and sending her indecent images of your penis? Don't do it. Don't say I don't know. Give me an answer.
You tell her.
Because you've got a sexual preference for children, haven't you? That's the only possible explanation.
You've got a partner there with a child. Why are you talking to children? You're talking to multiple children, not just 1, 2, or 3, or 4. You're talking to 5 or 10 children, right? The problem is, right? The problem is, you know it's wrong 100%, don't you? Thank you. Right, listen to me. Have you ever received any images, explicit images, of the children that you're talking to? Now think very closely before you answer me, okay? Have you received any?
Any?
Yes, any. Have you received any images of children back, of the children that you're talking to?
Only the pictures with clothes on, that's it.
Right, so no explicit images?
No, at all.
100%?
100% swear down.
Even though you've asked her for them.
Right. Is that your only device that you use to contact people?
Yeah.
Right, just leave it there, that's fine. The police will take that off you. So, what I'm going to say to you, when the police download that information off your phone, okay, they can, if they wish to, they can go back 6 years.
What's that mean?
They can download the data. Even if you deleted whatever's on that phone, they can retrieve that information back to 6 years, okay? So, all the people that you've been talking to will be on that phone. They can retrieve. So it's best, I'm helping you again, okay? Yeah. It's best if you tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get the information from your phone, okay? And we're going to hand them that evidence. See that evidence, Pat? That's all about you. See how thick it is? Yeah, it's all about you, okay? So we already have all the questions and answers to the questions, okay? And they do as well. Yeah. So be truthful and it'll help you when you go to court. I'm trying to help you, okay?
I don't like court.
Well, maybe you don't like court, but then you shouldn't be talking to children.
We don't
and
like
then you
people
wouldn't be going to
talking
court, would you?
Yeah, no.
We don't like people targeting our children.
When you talk about disabilities, right? You don't have disabilities as in disabilities. Disabilities is not an excuse to talk to our children. Disabilities, you don't have disabilities.
I've got reading, writing, that's it.
That's not disability to talk to children, is it? And you're, by the way, you got so your disability is reading and writing. Well, unfortunately, your chat logs are amazing for somebody who's got reading and writing disabilities. Okay, reading and writing is not a disability. Okay, don't act upon that as your excuse.
There are lots of people
because people with real, true disabilities. You're mocking them. Do you understand that?
What do you mean mocking?
You're taking the mickey out of them.
Well, what you're suggesting is that you're talking to what you're trying to come across as.
Because you can't read and write, you can talk to children.
Yeah.
That's what you're basically saying. So everybody that can't read and write, you're saying they can talk to children. No, you can't. It's totally unacceptable
or even
and wrong.
you're saying that having a disability is an excuse. To, that, I've got a disability, so I can talk to kids. No, Richard, absolutely not. And there are many people out there who've got lots of disabilities. They wouldn't dream of contacting a child and talking to them in the manner that you have.
What concerns me, right? You go into this meet now, right? Meet where you said, where you planned, where you told her to meet, right? What happens then? What happens when you pick that child up from that train station, what happens then? Where'd you go? What are you doing? What was you going to do? What was your intentions?
All she asked me in town, and what she said, I've come full Hull, and she was going to go shopping in Hull.
No, I'm not asking what she said. I'm asking you, what was your intentions when you met this child today, where you planned to meet her? What was your intention then?
No, I just going.
Now, what was you going to go for a walk? Well, I'll tell you, because you're in a bad situation right there, okay? The problem is then when you're with this 14-year-old child, excuse me, the problem is when you're with that 14-year-old child that you've planned to meet there, okay? I'll tell you what could happen. She could disappear, never see her again. Do you understand that? You could rape her.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh, no? You're talking to children, mate.
No.
Never mind, oh, no.
I know.
Right? This is serious. Rape. That's potential.
Yeah.
You're not going to meet a child for no reason.
I want to rape her, that's a problem. I want to rape her.
You lot don't like that word rape, do you?
No, they don't.
You don't. As soon as we mention the word rape, you all go, no, I wasn't going to do that. That is what it is. When you have sex with an underage child, Richard, it is rape. It is child rape, okay? So just because you don't like the word, we don't like the word either. We don't like it happening to our children. And incidentally, on this subject, right, you weren't going to do anything. You were going to go for a walk. You arranged to book a hotel in Manchester and told her that she must stay with you and that you would take her virginity.
No.
Yes,
no, there's no point saying no because
don't
you
lie
said
to
it.
us.
It's all here.
How many times have I told you, don't lie to us, because we already have the evidence there for you, okay? Is that true or not? Thank you.
Right. So, yeah, good. You do put your head in your hands. That's exactly how hang your head in shame.
When you said you don't like court, why don't you like court? What have you been to court before for?
I've never been to...
You just said you don't like court, so obviously you've been to court.
I've never been to court.
You are now.
You said you don't like court, though. It's a bit weird. Don't like court, but
We've never been.
never been. Bit weird, isn't it?
Well, you're going to get very familiar with the court process and the police process because you are going to be arrested today. The police are going to be here. You are going to be taken to the police station and questioned. We'll hand over all the evidence that we've got, Richard, and you know, based on all the evidence and the amazing evidence pack that we've got against you, you know, you will be going to court. So that's why we said to you at the beginning, be careful of what you're lying, because it will represent you badly in court, because a judge won't listen to you going, oh, I can't read or write, judge. I can't read or write. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I forgot about the kid at the train station. No, it's not going to wash. It doesn't wash with us, and it's not going to wash in court.
No, she said that I will go do shopping in town, and said that I'll show you.
I'm not talking about, I don't care.
Do you know what? You keep going on about what was going. You arranged to meet this child in a specific place, right? Now, this is where we as a team are worried, because you arranged that place, right? I want to know what your intentions was. And everyone says, oh, we're just going to go for a walk, right? So you're going for this little walk. It's what happens then that concerns us. It's what happens then is why we're here now, to protect that child. Oh, do you know, that child, right? Do you have, right, seriously, you say you have disabilities, right? As someone's pointed out, they're not disabilities, are they? They're not disabilities. What are they? Do you have any idea? It's not a disability, is it, reading and writing? It's difficulties, okay?
I can't say the name properly.
It's not
child is crying for you out there.
It's not.
I know.
And I'll tell you what happens. Do you ever think of that child? The children that you're talking to, right? There's several children that you're talking to, actively online now. Have you ever thought about what they're going through your actions? Have you ever thought?
Yeah.
No, you haven't. You're a
What
liar.
have you thought? What do you think happens?
Because all you think about is your self-gratification, don't you?
Well, what do you mean with that?
What do I mean by that? I mean, you're upstairs with no clothes on doing that. That's all you think about.
What we mean,
Is that true?
What we mean by that
Yes.
is that picture, Richard. That, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what happens. I will tell you. I'll educate you in 1 minute, right? What happens is some of these children self-harm. Do you understand what that word means? Yes, you do.
I don't know.
Self-harm, they'll slash their wrists.
I-
Do you understand that?
I don't know. Yeah.
Right. Some of them take their own lives. Do you understand that? This is through your actions. They can never lead a normal life because you have scarred them for life. Do you understand that? When they get sexually abused of people like you, they'll never, ever have a normal life again. You will. Probably normal to you. They won't. They can never have a relationship again because you have ruined that for them. Do you understand that? So don't tell me that you have thought about them children that you're talking to, because you haven't. You haven't once. Because like I said, all you're thinking about is your self-gratification. While your poor girlfriend, wife, what is she? Your poor girlfriend is either out shopping with your child.
Where's the pant card? I need it for tomorrow if you're getting arrested.
I am going on me. I'll go do it. It's
Because it's got Julianne's money in.
alright, you took more of it.
Look at what you've done. Like, she didn't deserve this, does she?
I can lose Julianne, Rich.
Sorry.
Your child doesn't deserve this. Look at what you've done to her.
I have told him.
The problem is,
Well, it's
Steve,
not- it's-
the problem is
it's
when you're
not gonna
talking to
cut it.
several children, these are the people that suffer, not you,
I've got people threatening to come round.
not you. No one's bothered about
We'll
you.
make sure that. Can we just say at this point as well, if anybody knows where Richard lives or what knows where we are,
Another decoy's come forward as
Can they
well.
please stay away, because the person who's going to be left is his girlfriend and their very young child, very young daughter, and it's not their fault. Okay, they are totally innocent. They are the victims in this as well. So please don't come to their home. Please don't target them. It's not fair. They're going through enough as it is already. I just beg you, please, just to stay away. This is Richard's doing. Richard's caused this himself. And Richard's got the problem and the sexual attraction to children. And you might well cry, Richard.
Do you know what?
because
You've got
your tears-
crocodile tears here, not even proper
No,
tears,
there's
right?
no tears there.
What about that poor child that you've left at that train station stranded? You can't even cry. Look at you. You're pathetic and weak.
I just want to say something. Sorry, I just want to say something for the purposes of this live, because the reason why we do this is to raise awareness, right? To make sure that people check the kids' devices, and people who haven't been privy to the chat, right, will be looking at you and your excuses, and you're holding your head and you cry. Well, they won't sympathise at all, because they've seen enough of these to know that it's absolute nonsense. But I just want those people to appreciate the lengths that you have gone to, right? And that you say you can't read or write, and yet you've sent her a link to the hotel that you're booking. You've told her, what do you think? What do you think your mum's going to say? What are you going to say to your mum? It'll be the first time when you lose your virginity, right? So that is the depth, right, that you have gone to, okay? So any of this, I don't know, right? This.
Rich, where's your phone?
So,
Is your dad trying to ring you because I can't get hold of him?
Oh,
Don't touch your phone, please.
I've got to.
No, your girlfriend can, but you can't touch it.
I put my fingerprint in.
yeah, just leave his phone here because the police are taking it.
No, that's fine.
What? So when people look at you, and they need to understand that someone like yourself is very, very dangerous, because you could be contacting their children and arranging for a hotel in Manchester or London or.
I'll ring Mum.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
This is really important, what I'm telling you. So listen. Yeah. So these people watching this, you could be arranging to meet their kids. Their kid could be on that train waiting at Hull train station for you today, very easily, because you groomed her and you said all the right things, right? And don't play it dumb or play it like confused. Right? You're not confused. You weren't confused in this conversation at all. At any point were you confused? Were you? No, that's right. So it's really important that people know just how dangerous you are. How many images you send? I lost count of those. You're very articulate in this, I have to say. So for someone who can't read or write, I'd say you're very articulate. I understood perfectly what you were saying.
It makes me it disgusts me how you, again, as a person, can blame disabilities as the issue when people with true, real disabilities are not monsters like you.
I'll understand with that.
People are not monsters like you with true disabilities. Your reading and writing problem, as you call it, a disability, isn't a disability at all. It's an excuse.
We've read a lot of chats, and I've read a lot of chats that are less articulate than yours. Loads of them. Yours are fine. Yours are absolutely fine. Make perfect sense.
There's no spelling mistakes. There's no spelling mistakes.
Everything.
I've got that double Catchem or something.
Right. It's not so much about the spelling anyway, is it? It's the content that is the problem, right?
Please delete, because I'll get in trouble. Delete. You know exactly what's going on.
And then checking up. Have you deleted it? Have
Again,
you deleted it?
There's another decoy that's come forward.
Oh,
so
dear.
we know you're talking to several children, okay? You're talking to several children, more than 4 or 5 children, that means.
Well, don't play it. Don't go.
You've already admitted it about half an hour ago. Please don't go back there pretending you're not.
Don't look off into the distance like, oh, did I? Yes, you have. Yes, you actually have. Because we know you have, because we have proof. And you're the one that did it, so I don't know why you're looking confused. Like, oh, did I? Yes, you did. And you know you did. And you've continued to lie throughout this whole questioning, haven't you? Until we can prove that you were lying, and then you admit to it.
Have you got anything to say for
What's
yourself?
that poor kid doing at Hull Station now? Trying to contact you, saying, where are you? Where are you?
All we was going to do was shopping with
No,
her.
you weren't. You're a liar. Don't lie.
I'm not being funny, right?
Not even interested.
Every person that we talk to says the same.
She said to...
Every person says, I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to go for a little walk and go to McDonald's or whatever. I wasn't going to do anything. Listen, you arranged to meet a child. You arranged to meet a child there where you told her to meet her. You haven't turned up. You've left a child stranded that you made travel on a train for 2 hours to get there.
Miles away from
right?
home.
And you didn't even have the decency to tell her that you're not coming because you're with your girlfriend.
That's low, that's...
I was going to text her.
You wasn't.
She was already here, you
She was
silly
already
man.
here.
He was
She
already...
told you.
Arrived.
She told you.
What are you going to do? Message her when she's at the train station, say, oh, I'm not coming? Oh, that's very decent of you. What a decent guy you are, Richard. Wow, amazing. I just want to touch on something else as well. You've got a daughter. How old's your daughter?
3.
Right, so in another 10 years, right, how would you feel about someone like you arranging to meet your daughter, or letting your daughter travel on a train for 2 hours on her own and leave her stranded at a train station? And also, if a man like you, well, a monster like you, targets your daughter and arranges a hotel room to take her virginity, how would you feel about that, Richard? What? Not got anything to say? How would you feel if someone targeted your daughter in 10 years' time the way you have?
What?
Twiddling your thumbs and giving me a shoulder shake it is not acceptable. It's not enough. Answer the question. How would you feel? Would you feel angry?
Point, yeah.
Would you feel, like you wanted to hurt them? How would you feel? Come on, think about it. It's your daughter.
Accept it?
I
Did you just say you'd accept it?
What did you say?
Attempt it.
What?
I don't know what the name of it is. I can't
You
say
would
the name.
attempt?
No, not attempt.
What would you do? Would you be angry? Right.
There's a good point here. So, you're blaming this, well, you was blaming, but obviously we've got through that. It's not an excuse on reading and writing, okay? So you're a sexual predator because you can't read and write, which again, for the people that can't read and write, you're labelling all them people that can't read and write as a sexual predator, basically.
Yeah.
Which is so untrue, isn't it? Because that's not true. Because people with difficulties that can't read and write are not sexual predators, are
Far
they?
worse than yours.
Right? So, because you can't read and write, how could you read about the train times? How could you organise the train times? How could you send the train times? And how could you arrange to meet for the train times? How could you do that if you can't read and write?
I use on Google.
But you can't read and you can't write. So how could you read that if you can't read? You're full
Of nonsense.
nonsense, mate. Absolutely full of
You've
it.
lied from the second.
I've got it on Google.
But you can't read.
Well, how do you know what to put?
You can't read.
You can't write. How do you know what to put into
So
Google?
your difficulty,
I've saved on bookmarks.
but you can't read.
How do you know what it says? How do you know what the words say if you cannot read? Richard, seriously, come on. Do we look like an absolute bunch of idiots to you? Do we?
No.
Because let me tell you, we're not. And the way you're talking is as if we're fools, right? You can't read. So what do the words say to you when you're booking train tickets for a child?
The location for Hull.
Oh God! Right. There's no words really, is there? I mean, you obviously can. You obviously can read. You can read her messages that she sends back to you, for God's sake, can't you?
I can read a little bit, but not as much.
Oh, so you can read a little bit
I
now.
can read I didn't have chance to read. I can read a little bit, but I can't read like long words.
Right. So you can read
I can
every
read-
message she sent you. You responded
Little
to.
bits I can read.
Oh, so
but I
right.
can't
Good.
read
Okay.
The long words, even on the road.
What has this got to do? So okay, so that's your disability. Why would that have anything to do with sexual attraction to children and targeting children? It just doesn't, does it? You sound ridiculous. You sound ridiculous for suggesting that because you can't read long words, that is the reason why it's acceptable to target children sexually and send those images.
So if you're saving it on bookmark, that suggests that that's like his little diary
Yeah,
for other children to talk to send it to them as well.
absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Why are you saving
Why are
it?
you bookmarking it then?
Why are you bookmarking it?
I always save bookmarks, and you see, so to go on my bookmarks, I can go straight on.
Oh, okay. So when the police download your phone, they're going to find lots of bookmarks, aren't they?
Yeah, it's on my.
They're going to find lots of bookmarks, aren't they?
Old, you can speak people.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering
No,
why
no.
the first response from you when we gripped you was, I've got a disability. What, so you can't read and write? That's your first response when somebody grabs you? I've got a disability. I
No.
can't read and write.
It just came out a shot and didn't know what's going on. I've got.
What's your disability got to do with that?
I don't know. I just came out the first thing in my word.
It sounds like you're
But
using
again,
it as
Reading and writing is not a disability, is it?
No.
It's not a disability,
It
reading and
sounds
writing.
to us, Richard, that you used it immediately.
You knew it.
You knew
yeah.
exactly
You
why
knew
we
exactly.
were here.
You knew.
And you playing the disability card, which a lot of you do, because you think you'll get an easier time from us, right? And an easier time in court and with the police if you throw in the disability. All it does, it just annoys us, Richard, because what you're doing is insulting people who genuinely do have a lot worse severe disability. Listen, a lot worse and more severe disabilities than what you have,
Exactly.
and do not target children. The only reason why you target children is
Alex,
because you have
wrong.
a sexual preference for
It's
children.
wrong. It's wrong.
You're absolutely right. It's the
wrong.
first thing we've agreed on.
wrong.
The first thing we've agreed on,
It's
isn't
wrong.
it? Yeah.
Where's the baby's iPad?
It's on the wardrobe
So-
in the bedroom.
The problem with that is, again, people with real disabilities, you're mocking. People that have been triggered by this, who are survivors, you're mocking. The biggest issue I have, though, is you, as an adult, have left that child still at the train station. And you haven't had the gratitude to text her to say, sorry, I can't come. Sorry, I'm not going to come. You made her travel 2 hours on a train to come and meet you. Haven't you? And just left that poor child stranded at that train station. You've not even texted her back to say, I'm not coming. I can't come now because I've been stung.
Look, have a set. Own it like a man,
Yeah.
and own the fact that you're totally and utterly out of order morally on every single level, Richard. Don't shrug your shoulders and go, I was going to text her, I was going to message her and tell her I'm not coming. You haven't, you didn't. She's already here. She's already
Yeah,
walking round, right?
I said she
So-
was going to go shopping. I said,
Shut
"I'll
up.
tell you
I
around
don't
on
care
Saturday."
about the shopping, right? She might have said that.
Yeah.
What you said was you were going to meet her, right? Right, and you didn't.
Fantastic.
Thank you. But you didn't meet her, did you? And not only did you not meet her, Richard, you didn't tell her that you weren't going to meet her. So that kid now is wandering round Hull on her own. Do you understand why that makes us very angry?
Again, you're leaving that child vulnerable because you've left her there.
She doesn't even know whether to get the train back home because she doesn't know where you are because you've not even messaged to say you're not coming. It's pretty low, that, isn't it? Be honest, like, come on. No one can argue that isn't pretty damn low. Yeah? And not reading or writing does not warrant
Excuse me.
that. If you have any moral judgment at all, you would know that is wrong.
Again, can I just stress to everybody, please, the mother of his child has absolutely nothing to do with this. Please, if you know where we are, please do not come or approach the house. It has nothing to do with her. It's all you're doing, isn't it? 100% all his doing. And his partner is absolutely in bits. We have an aftercare team with her. She's going to get all the help she needs. If she wants to offers, we've given her phone numbers, cards, addresses. She can message us, phone us anytime, 24/7.
There's also a 3-year-old child in the house as well.
Yes, which again will have to be seen by the social services. Your own child.
I'm under social service as well.
You got a 7-year-old as well?
No, I'm under social service.
You're under social services.
All right, well, that's irrelevant. Social services will have to talk to your child now because your child is at risk because you're communicating and potentially will be charged.
I'm really sorry.
Well, don't apologise to me. Apologise to that girl that stood in Holt's Town Centre now on her own, yeah? Apologise to the other children.
Sorry.
No, listen. Don't apologise to us. Apologise.
It's my bus pass.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm just making sure it's nothing.
Don't apologise to us, right? Apologise to the children that you are targeting, right? That you are sending images to, that you are arranging to meet in a hotel, okay? To the poor child who is now at Hull train station. Okay. It's interesting.
So you've never been in trouble with the police before for this?
I've never been in trouble with the police in this.
Ever?
Never.
Never been arrested?
Never been arrested in my life, no.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
But you are talking to multiple children, so
Your mum's
you know.
on her way.
So you know, we have a problem if people like you are talking to one child. That is a problem, right? Because these guys here wouldn't dream, wouldn't entertain, right? The thought of talking to a child at all, let alone sexually. Is...
Right, the police are here now. I'm going to get outside because his mother's on his way as well.
No, it's all right.
It's a fire engine.
Yeah, I'm going to go out anyway because his mother's on the way as well. I don't want to cause a scene with his mother.
I want my mum with me, please.
Your mum's coming now. That's why I'm going to come out because I don't want to be filming your mother as well. Yeah, but his mother's is on his way as well. I don't want to be filming while she's here as well, so... Right, okay. His mother's on his way, so I'm just coming out for a minute because I don't want to get into a situation. We'll wait here till the police arrive, obviously, and I'll film that coming in, coming out. Please check your children's devices. Please keep sharing this for awareness. Again, you just never know who you're talking to. Playing the disability card straight away. He's got reading and writing problems. It's not a disability. He's left a 14-year-old stranded at a train station. He's talking to multiple children. He's admitted that. Massive well done to our Charlie again. Wow. At least you don't have to put up with him anymore. That's the main thing, you know. I really appreciate that. Your work's outstanding. You don't need to speak to him anymore.
I don't think
So his mum is on her way now. So I've just come out of the house because I don't really want to get his mum involved, and just multiple of. Again, if you do know where we are, please keep away from the house. It has nothing to do with his partner, and they do have a young child in the house. So we're going to give them all the help and care that we can give them. We do have an aftercare team with them right now. Please, keep away. It's got nothing to do with that poor woman and his child.
We have had a word with the people that have been threatening.
Yeah. So we'll just wait here now until the police arrive. Obviously, his mum's en route as well, so I don't want to be getting involved, but his mother's there. We've got everything out of him that we need to. the police are here now, so. Well done, Charlie. Massive well done, Charlie. A few more decoys have come forward as well, which is what we expected anyway. Again, if this was a real child, that poor child would be stranded now, left at the station, okay? The severity of that. Oh, sorry, just 1 minute. Where's the police gone? Yeah, if that was a real child, sorry, she'll still be waiting there, scared, cold, wondering what to do. He's just left her there. He's arranged to meet her several times, by the way. It's not just been a one-off. He's arranged 3 or 4 times to meet this child.
That's why we didn't see him come out. The gates were on the side. So we were sat back from, and we were like, how's it going?
On that side there, I was like, what the fuck?
Come out the side. We were like, what?
Again, massive well done to our security and the hunters this morning. Great result again. Massive thank you to the admin who are sifting through all the comments. Thank you all for watching as well. We appreciate it. Without you, we can't spread the awareness, because after all, this is what it's about, is spreading the awareness. So
Hey, we've got trouble here. I've seen them coming now. I've seen it coming. Watch out for this one.
here's trouble. It's got some attitude, hasn't it?
That's a case of fucking hell.
Here comes trouble. Oh, it's gone. At least he's admitted talking to several children as well,
Sorry,
which was an amazing result, as usual. There is... They're not, where did that go? He turned in, definitely. I've seen him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, yeah. He's probably missed the turning. It's like a... Let's go and see where they are. We've just come out of the property because we don't want his mother's en route as we speak. That's not going to be very pleasant for him. Finding out her son's a sexual predator. I'm not really a cat lover, to be honest. I prefer dogs, obviously. I've got 2 dogs, if you didn't know. Actually, one of my dogs is having pups next week. Bless her. Where'd they go? Did you just swear on that video then? You sure?
Yeah, I said flipping.
I need to lit you up then for swearing.
I said not a flipping clue.
Excuse me. Yes, it was a decoy. But again, if you tell them that it's a decoy straight away, they sort of relax, and so we keep it real as long as we can. Cheers, Rick. Hope you're well, mate. Again, a member of our team is with his partner and child. They've got all the aftercare attention that they need. I think that policeman's overshot. Oh, more Adidas. I like that. More Adidas. I'm slowly turning my team into Adidas. It's taking time. Got a few dodgy ones here, Nike, and I've got Adidas there as well. Yes. There's the outcast with Nikes on. Boo.
Adidas factory, don't we? That's where we always get all this colour.
Yes.
Is any more decoys come forward?
I think Ghost had one on him.
Yeah.
What was his name? Yeah, I forgot.
Richard Greatbatch. Richard Greatbatch, 29.
29. So just for people that don't know what's happened, this is the floor, but we're in Hull with Richard, who's 29 years of age. He arranged to meet a child this morning at the train station. He's arranged to meet her several times. Unfortunately, he just left her stranded, didn't message her to tell her that he wasn't coming. And that was probably because he has a partner with a child, a young child, that he didn't attend. He arranged several meetings with this child. He's also admitted talking to several decoys. Sorry, not decoys, several children. We don't know if they're decoys or children at this present time. So a massive well done to everybody. A massive well done to our Charlie again. Here comes trouble again.
He must think we're trouble because he's not coming
I
any
know.
further. He keeps stopping there. Come on. Hello. Oh, you're cute. What? Come on.
No, I wear shorts 24/7. 365.
Come on then, come have a cuddle.
You don't want to go in that house, you might not get back out, mate.
Come on. Oh, I know.
Hello.
Little one. Hello, darling.
Hello.
You're cute.
Well, dogs last Sunday.
Yeah.
Now we've got some cats.
Hi. You're very cute.
Are you the nosy neighbour? You're fighting,
He's
aren't
got
you?
little tatty ears. You little scrapper.
Yeah.
Hey.
You've been fighting? Got a big scuff on the side of your neck.
You're like a little scrapper.
Again, people that are watching that do have true disabilities, I do apologise for the person that was using that as an excuse to why he was talking to our Charlie. Well, his issues was he has reading and writing problems. That's why he's talking to children. But again, as it's been pointed out many a times, you know, he's labelling people with true disabilities as a sexual predator, which we all know isn't true. It's absolute rubbish. Hello, where are we going? I think he might have another sting for us. In there, he said. Abuse never does go away, unfortunately. You're so true. I know. I attract animals, though. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest. I don't know where the police have gone. They turned in and now they've disappeared. We just stood outside his house. We have had a few neighbours turn up threatening abuse. We have explained it does have nothing to do with his partner, unfortunately, and they do have a 3-year-old child in the house. So again, if you do know our location, please stay away from the property. It has absolutely nothing to do with his partner. Unfortunately, his actions have spiralled and it's affecting all their family now. His mum's on his way. His partner and daughter are in bits. Again, we do have aftercare with them. They have a phone number, they get messages, etc., etc. So they are being taken care of. I agree. It is a good thing. A bit chilly now, isn't it?
It has gone cold now.
It's always cold up here.
The sun's gone behind a big cloud.
Yeah, true. You've not got Adidas or Nike on. Got to school you a bit more.
No. No.
No, he's not alone. We have
There's a reason why I wear boots.
we have members of the team inside with him. I totally agree. It's such a shame for the family. That's what always gets us is how it affects. It's that vicious circle, isn't it? It always affects. It starts off with a sexual predator that goes on to, if they have a partner, to the children, to the family, to the mums, dads, brothers, sisters, family, etc., etc., etc. It's so sad. But unfortunately, he's actually brought us to the door. We've not. We've not wanted to come here. He's left the child at the station, don't forget. And we can't just leave him to continue to talk to other children. So no, he's not alone with his phone. Like Dawn's quite said there, absolutely not. Security's with him, the phone's by his side, and there's 2 members of security with him watching. Is that what you're after, that?
That's what he wants next.
Yeah, I know. So.
Nice. We have stung a couple of women. We haven't stung a woman for a while though. It does tend to be more males, obviously. We did have a sting last week with a couple, but unfortunately another team beat us to it. It is the ripple effect. It's so sad, honestly. I mean, his partner, obviously, always was sticking up for him like you would do, I'd imagine. He's got disabilities. Well, again, reading and writing is not a disability. It's a difficulty. Massive difference. And unfortunately... Unfortunately, he's labelling people with reading and writing difficulties the same as him, saying it's acceptable to do what he does because he's got a difficulty, which we all know isn't true. Yes, it's always the actions of someone else, isn't it, that brings you down.
Indeed, indeed.
I mean, this guy's sending pictures and videos of him sat in his back garden while his partner's in the house. So, he actually didn't care what he was doing. He's fully compos mentis, he knows exactly what he's doing. His grammar is absolutely spot on, you would never know. He's got a difficulty. We do get feedback from the police, and we always ask when we can how we can help you in any other ways, how we can better ourselves, And do you know what they say to us? 9 times out of 10, we love what you do. We love what you do, but, and the but is, when it goes to court and they see an aggressive video live, when they see people swearing, and when they see people intimidating the sexual predator, the judge hates that. The judge hates that. So we try to educate them and school them rather than intimidate them and take the mickey out of their appearances, etc. Which it works for us, so I do believe it works. I don't actually know where the police are gone. They have been recalled. We're just waiting for the answer back where the police are. I'll let you know as soon as we know. Sign. Well, his phone, that's all. Again, we're just waiting for the police and his mother to turn up, which should be any time now. We've rephoned the police, I think 3 times now, just to see where they've gone. There is 2 security inside the property with the sexual predator. The phone is by his side. The police did turn up earlier, but they went straight past, so we don't know where they've gone. Maybe it wasn't for us. But they are on their way, so... I'm not walking with a limp, I'm just trying to get some steps in, that's all, while I'm waiting, up and down. So please keep sharing this video for awareness and please keep checking your children's devices. Morning.
Morning. You're looking dodgy.
We're just apprehending a sexual predator. Yeah. His mum and sister? Okay, thank you. Okay, so his mum and sister have arrived now. Again, it's not advisable to be in the same vicinity when your mother and your sister arrive, so we've come out of the property. But we're only outside, literally outside, so I don't think that's going to go down too well. His mother's turned up with his sister, yes.
Yeah, but if it comes down, then comes to it. He's never done it before. He's broken the law and police will decide. It's not down to us what happens to him. No, we're more safe. He's never done this. Sounds like that.
Well, he's got multiple children looking forward.
Yeah, but he's never done out like this. That's the same.
He's been talking to several children, unfortunately.
No, it's not just one.
It's not just one or a mistake. He's been talking to
It's not down
and sending explicit images.
The mum's saying that he's got disabilities and not to lock him up.
Right. Well, that's not up to us, unfortunately.
No, it's
You
not up
okay?
to us.
I know it's a big shock.
Our aftercare team will do everything they can to help you. Okay?
Don't get upset. No. Don't get upset. You make me upset.
We have an amazing aftercare team. Amazing. The thing is, if it was another team, it wasn't us, it wouldn't go down like that. It wouldn't happen like this. You know,
I know one of them had just asked if they'd seen it on like Facebook or Snapchat. I said, well, I have obviously seen it happen with that other kid that keeps on changing his name, and obviously they said it, but that's the one. But even he's got a new Facebook account again. It got shared by one of my friends the other week.
Well, this is the thing. But what I'm saying is, if it hadn't have been us as a team, you know, we've got an aftercare team. We're professional. We don't swear. We don't, you know. But we do things in as a calmer manner as is possible. But a lot of teams don't.
Services come in and they make me chills. I'm sorry, but you've gone.
Well, I don't think that's. I mean, I don't know what the you know the background is and the situation is, but you know, they don't go around.
What I meant by like I fought to keep her was the fact is I was willing to give my life, but those complications were there. Yeah. And I bled out, and she needed blood, and there was only one bag of blood, and I decided to let me go and let her survive. But obviously my auntie came forward and recognised she was the same blood group as my daughter, so we ended up both getting saved.
Right. But you know, we do accept that you are a victim of this just as much as the children he targets and his family and everybody else.
They don't think of the after effects that this causes.
Unfortunately, you know, people are saying things about his mother, etc. You know, I'm not sticking up for him, obviously not. But the way I see it, which obviously I've been doing this for years now. I know, I understand everything inside and out. As we approached and apprehended the suspect, his girlfriend, partner, stuck up for him. You're going to do that because it's your other half, you've got no idea what's going on. The same as when the mother turns up, it's her son. She's going to stick up for him. That's just normal. Until she sees the evidence and she sees what's going on, etc., and then she'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's a sexual predator. Just the same as his partner now, when we arrived, he's absolutely done nothing. He doesn't talk to children, he's not done anything. Now, she's fully aware of the ins and outs. She knows exactly what's happened, and she knows, okay? So, you know, just give the mother a bit of time to come round to understand the situation. The parents are always going to stick up for the child until they get the evidence, or they see the evidence, or read the evidence, and then they'll make their own decision then. Obviously, as a parent myself, if it was my son or daughter, they'd be straight out. Absolutely not a problem. Straight out the front door with the bags, disowned forever. But again, just give her time to. It's a big shock as well. You got to take into consideration the shock factor that surrounds the situation that they've become to. They're going around with their Sunday, probably cooking the Sunday dinner ready for this afternoon, etc. Maybe going visiting family. The next minute they're getting this phone call, which I couldn't even apprehend the actual thought process into your son's a sexual predator. You need to come round now. You know, it's a massive, massive shock. It's I couldn't even put into words that feeling. It must be horrific. It must be. Again, these people are the victims, the family, the sister, the mother, the partner. They're all the victim of his actions. I've told the people that are watching 10 times that you have absolutely nothing to do with this. You do have a 3-year-old daughter in the property. It's his own actions. It's got nothing to do with you. I made your partner, if that's the right words, to say that it's got nothing. It's only his actions. Everyone knows that are watching
That's
it.
what I mean. It's never touched my daughter or anything.
No, but again,
there's no point in people targeting this house, right? Because he's going to be gone, and you're going to be here on your own with the child. So,
well, my dad's offered to keep my child overnight.
Right.
But
Okay.
I won't leave the house, you see, because it's got my mum's stuff in it. Obviously, my mum's not here, my nana, my granddad's not here anymore, and it's got their stuff in.
Yeah. We understand, we do, we totally understand.
The last resort is for us to come to the house. We hate doing that. Unfortunately,
Well, no, you didn't come to the house, obviously.
I know,
but
because
I
we've seen
invited you back.
Because we've seen you leave, that's why.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was meant to. He arranged to meet a child today
Yeah.
at the station, so we was waiting here to see if he left the house.
Yeah. You see, I took Julianne out because I didn't even know if she was allowed to say goodbye, but she's probably going to kill Julianne.
No.
He's been in her life since she was 3 months old.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be.
It's the only dad she's ever known.
He'll be back and he'll see you again.
He'll be back
that's-
later.
You know. But we
But
wanted
again,
to get him at either leaving for the station or at the station.
We knew about you
How?
because we did.
We just
We know
we don't
everything.
just turn up like, you know.
The problem was we knew he wasn't going to turn up for the meet as well because of you.
I don't know.
No, we knew he wasn't going
We
to
had
turn
to
up
come to the house because we knew he wasn't going to the train station. Right?
because obviously he's with you.
So that's what.
He's doing videos in your back garden and sending them to
Yeah.
that child.
She showed me one of just a white bathroom, and I was like, no, my bathroom's not white. And then I thought, oh, towels.
Yeah.
Do you know?
We've got our priority obviously is the welfare and protection of and safeguarding of children. So that's why we're here. You know, unfortunately, you are a victim and you are the one who suffers as well. But we can't go away
No.
and go home and sleep at night knowing that there are real children being targeted here. So we are left with no choice but to do it whether you're here in the house or what.
Yeah, but I was given permission to ring his mum and find out what had gone on.
No, that's totally fine.
Because I did ask her.
No, it's absolutely that. You know, we're not a bullying team.
No, because I said to him, well, we was going to his mum's, so would that be best to ring his mum and explain why we hadn't turned up? And
Absolutely.
She said,
Yeah, of course. You know.
yeah. I'm just going to go and check on his mum.
Okay, sure.
Again, that's Andrew and myself talking to his partner, maybe ex-partner, I don't know. There's no indication whether she's going to leave him.
No.
It doesn't really sound like she is, to be fair. But she is the victim.
His mum's in complete denial.
Yeah, but like I just explained, it must be a massive
Of course
shock.
it is.
It's
Of course
like
it is. Yeah.
getting the phone call.
That's the last thing you want to think.
You're going about your daily routine, and the next minute you get a phone call.
Yeah.
It's just been stung by a sexual predator team, sort of thing.
Yeah, and there's a few of us here outside the house as well, so she probably felt a bit intimidated or shocked. I think
It's a shock, isn't it?
Shocked, yeah.
It must take so much time to sink in. Like when we
Yeah,
first
yeah,
arrived,
yeah.
she was in denial. He's
Yeah,
not done
yeah,
anything.
yeah,
He's not done
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not here. He's not done it. He's got disabilities. And then
It's like, oh,
now
well,
she's seen everything happen, and she's seen the evidence. Well, not seen it, but she's heard the
Yeah.
evidence, etc. She actually knows that he has done it.
he has done it, yeah. And she'll be the same. There's no other
It just
choice
takes
but
time.
to,
It's just
but
the
to admit
process,
it.
isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you just get protective of your own, I guess. Blimey. It's the number of, decoys. It's the worry, isn't it? It's going to be real kids.
Absolutely. We
There's
need to
gonna be real
eliminate
children.
the real children from the decoys. Like I say, we know a few other decoy teams do have him, so it's the... I can hear sirens again.
There's a
Fire engine.
That's the second one. Is anyone come forward? No. Well, there's several anyway.
There is several children he's talking to again. They need to be identified to be decoys or children. And then obviously, I do believe there will be real children, one or two, and they will need to be safeguarded, obviously.
Can't read, but you could get the train time.
I know.
That was just brilliant. It's like, really? Really?
I can't read them right, but I can plan how to get to the train station, the times of the trains. I can plan how to choose a hotel.
Send a link.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Wow. The police are taking the time.
They are, yeah. know. Again, like somebody's pointed out there, social services are involved. Why are social services
Yeah, exactly.
involved?
I know. I wanted to grill him on.
Obviously, I
more
didn't
on
want
that,
to talk too
actually.
much on it because. But
Well, they're involved for a reason, aren't they? So.
yeah.
Why is it part of social services?
Somebody loves your pink trainers. There you go.
Oh, they do. Thanks.
They are pretty nice.
Thank you.
Oh, you got your book today.
I thought there was something missing.
There you
And
go.
they're just like... Sorry.
That's better now. I felt like it was missing.
Yeah, there is something. I totally agree, Don. There's something more to it. And it was that comment that he made about, I hate courts. Why do you hate courts if you've never been to court? Why do you hate courts that much if you've never been to court? That was it was that comment that made me feel, and the social services one, there's more to this guy than meets the eye. And normally when we check our Charlie's things, there is more. She always gets the dodgy ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's disgusting.
Hi.
Is it actually true?
Yes.
Really? What, the people that they've not lived there that long, have they?
I couldn't tell you how long they lived there, unfortunately.
I don't think they have lived there long. Sorry, I've come to be nosy.
It's okay. It's better, you know, anyway.
We've got little ones.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't let Mum play it. She
Yeah,
don't.
she goes to...
There's a lot of children. I've seen a lot of children around here.
That's what I mean, so it's just like worrying, isn't it? Like you said. Oh, this has been caught now because you don't know what would happen, would you?
No, exactly.
What if she was playing with one of
The house, I won't mind the house opposite. They've got a hot tub and they had all little kids there the other day. Like,
Really?
Yeah, they did.
Maya?
Yeah. They come and asked if Nevaeh could go. I said
But it's
no.
not that, but what if she let her kids play with ours and probably wanted to go in their house and he's there? You wouldn't know, would you?
Well, I don't let her go with you because I was school. Oh, right. Well, I'll be ready for 12 o'clock. She's going.
I thought she was getting picked up at 11.
He said 11:30, but the football game must have gone on. It's 11:30 now, so I could hear him going, "Go on, Georgie!" I was like,
Oh,
oh God, I
my
was like, I'll have the phone real far away.
Why is he playing?
He's one of them soccer dads. He's like,
Oh, no. Oh, is it the actor playing football?
yeah, Georgie plays football. So she's all ready.
So, as you could hear by the local neighbours, there is actually a lot of children that live here, which we already knew anyway. And it was just them two comments that he made.
I'm just going like this.
He's under social services. Why'd you be under social services? And did you hear him when he said,
I didn't want it.
I hate court, that word court, I hate court or something. So I said, have you ever been to court? He said, no. Why do you hate court?
You only hate court if you've been to court.
Exactly. You only hate court if you've been to court.
Right, I'll be ready for 12.
Yeah, I heard that. I seen that comment, Jess, that he was arrested in 2011 for something else as well. I seen that.
He's still alive on there.
Yes.
I've told Si to, with all the family members being in there, 2 security guards to stay in there, keep their eye on the phone.
Yes. Oh, do you know what? I'd love one. Yes, please. Coffee. 2, please.
Coffee 1.
Thank you so much.
Cheers,
I'm not going to sell all them because there's loads up there. We'll keep it secret between us 3. Oh, that's nice. We've got a brew. Oh, we should have asked for cake, shouldn't
We
we?
just need cake now.
We should have asked for cake. Maybe she's watching the live in there and she'll bring us cake out anyway. How about that?
Yeah, we've not asked for cake for a long time.
We've not asked for cake.
No.
We did a sting. Where was it now? We did a sting. I think it was in a. No, it was a while back. I think it was. I'm sure it was near Aston Villa's ground. Somewhere, you know, Aston over there somewhere.
Was that one where she come out making brews left, right, and centre?
Oh, in the back of a car. She bought all the stuff in the back of the car. Yeah. That was that Jesus guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we did one in Aston. I said, "Oh, do you know what? I could do with some cake." And I'm not joking, you. We probably filled the car up, and I'm not even joking, with cake. It was like a conveyor belt of people stopping, coming with cake. It was unbelievable. The actual community that come together just bringing us cake was absolutely outstanding. It's unbelievable.
We enjoy cake, don't we?
We love cake, yeah.
We do enjoy cake.
But we do like Heidi said, we do like donuts too.
Oh yes, definitely donuts.
All the team are at the other end of where we are. No one knows we're getting bruised. We're not going to tell them. I reckon she'll bring biscuits out as well. Do you reckon?
No. I'm going for no.
Oh, wagon wheel. I've had a wagon wheels aren't like they used to be, are they? Everyone says that. Wagon wheels used to be huge, didn't they? Like size of cars. Now they're like 2 bites and they're gone. They're very disappointing now. A bit like them Freddos, 5p Freddos. Oh, lemon drizzle. I had lemon drizzle cake last week, Sandy, off our page. My daughter made it. It's absolutely stunning. Sneaky donuts, definitely. We're definitely having donuts. She's not even bought any cake out or anything, but we've got a brew. Oh, thank you so much.
Cheers.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
First to work, innit?
We are.
No, they're not allowed. You all right down there? Oh, Dior, do you know what? There's Dior, I met Dior Decoy with her son, absolute amazing person. They bought me a cake from Costco. It was the size of my car. Literally, it was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciated that. It was absolutely amazing. Oh, baklava. Yes, please. Now we're talking. Ooh. We got a brew. Lemon drizzle. Ah, so nice. Absolutely so nice. I like lemon drizzle. Just what we need. I love monkey nuts too. Monkey nuts are the one. Sorry, we do apologise, but if you was down this end, you might have got a brew. I think all the team have just found out that we've got a brew now.
Because say goodbye to the daughter. She went, no, she's already gone. Anyway, what do you mean she's gone? She went, my dad's stopped.
Is your mum okay now? Has she come to terms with the situation?
Yeah, his now ex-girlfriend has explained to her everything.
Fabulous. So now it is his ex-girlfriend. That's good news, and well done on her. That's amazing. All this food's making me hungry now. Oh, sorry, you was down the other end. Sorry, Andrea.
I just understand what's going on down here. With these mugs of coffee.
Would you like some?
We'll have a sip. What is it?
Coffee.
Yeah. Oh my god, so good. Did I get...
What a brew to it.
Well, what, not to you?
I did get called dodgy, though.
Yes.
Did you?
You look a
By
bit
who?
dodgy.
Oh my god. Well, that's very kind of her, isn't it? I
Yes.
felt bad, didn't I?
Yes. It's blame him. Because he said, I won't tell the rest.
So her dad's turned up.
The dad's here now
Her
as well,
dad's
yes.
here now. He was a little bit vexed when he first arrived, but but he's calmed down and we've explained that why we're here and no one's going to harm anybody, and so he seems all right. She's really upset. It's awful.
Yeah, it's sad.
She's just worried, and as you would be, wouldn't you?
Of course.
But yeah, I think the security guys are down that end have calmed the situ.
Yes.
As they do best.
Of course.
Because we have the best security
We do.
out there.
Chris was amazing with that little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Chris was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Was he?
amazing.
Oh, bless him.
He was brilliant.
Yeah.
He really calmed down.
He really calmed her down. Got a giggling and everything.
Oh, that's cute.
Brilliant.
That's no nice. That's so good, isn't it? Poor little thing. It was good that because I think that lives nearby, so it's good that they got the baby away quickly.
So, again, the father has arrived. He has taken his granddaughter away from the situation. One of our security lads spent 10-15 minutes with her when we arrived because she was crying, bless her, and he made her laughing and giggling. She's really happy now. She's all good now, the baby girl. She's only 3 years old. His partner is now his ex-partner. That's just been confirmed. His mother is fully aware of the situation now, and she is disowning him as well. So, again, like we quite rightly said, yes, they're going to defend because it's all shot. They don't know what's happening, and now they know the situation. His girlfriend's left him. His mother's not defending him. Well done with that daughter, mate. Well done there. Did a smashing job. You should be proud of yourself for doing that. Oh, it's all gone. Oh dear. Get some really dirty looks off my security because we've got coffee. Pardon?
Don't worry, it's no harm, it's my dad.
No, it's fine.
He wants it.
No, it's fine. It's a big. I know it's a big shock when it originally happens, but
No, they've had a word with him down there, Dad. Hadn't you?
yes,
Because obviously I just explained to Dad he knew he was going to kick off, and I thought that's what he radioed from, but it wasn't this one, it was down there.
Oh,
He was
right.
panicking. But no, they've had a word with him.
yeah, we've spoke to him, and I've said to everyone several times, it's got nothing to do with this anybody.
And
in this
we've been
property.
watching it on live.
Yeah.
That's how we you.
So you've seen it online. That's how you
It's all
know.
on live, it's on
When I got it
Facebook.
first off was when she rang me up, she felt the pain getting done. She said, can you get the pain away? What's going on? That's because I'd only just woke up.
Yeah. That's why it's a I know it's a massive shock when things like we didn't want to come to the property, obviously, but unfortunately, he was meant to meet the child at the station this morning and didn't turn up. So we knew he wasn't going to turn up. So that's why we had to come here because he can't continue to talk to us. We have to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's watching.
playing.
She's watching.
Yeah, because she was.
Yeah, she was upset, obviously, because she's seen you upset.
No, it wasn't that. She was upset when obviously Vic's got grabbed and pinned.
Yeah. But again, if you need any help, you've got an aftercare number. Yeah, we'll give it now. We've got a card there for you. You can ask any questions you need to ask.
Freaking removed from this house. I don't. Nah. Not after he's made that threat, even though you've had away with him, I still don't feel safe. I don't even feel safe to bring my daughter back tonight.
Well, I say after you've gone, just get in touch with your fucking auntie.
No, I'll
Get in touch with Debbie.
I'll
Get in touch with Debbie.
No, I'll go.
I'll take you to Newcastle.
No, I'll go stay with Nana.
Well, I've been live that long. Unfortunately, I've only got 9% of my battery, so if this live does cut off, I do apologise. I might have to switch the live to Andrew, actually. Let's see if we can get Andrew onto admin, etc., just in case. I've got 9% left on my battery. Yeah. I know.
I haven't got an iPhone either. Charger.
What's up?
I've got 9% left.
Just lift lift the middle one.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one. And a dead long wire. It can stand out there with it on charge. That?
Yeah. Try that.
Oh, it's got a...
Might have one on it.
Oh.
Might. And I don't know if it's got any charge in it, but try it and see.
Let's have a look. I don't know, I don't think so.
Plug that on in there.
It might be okay. Let me just unplug that, see what happens. No.
It's fancy, isn't it? Yeah, it does iPhone, Samsung.
Whoa, flipping heck.
That wire.
That's a wire and a half.
Don't mess about me.
I do need a portable charger. I've normally got one, to be fair.
I've got loads of them. I need to charge them all.
Well,
I didn't actually think. I've never seen a wire this long. What on earth? It's about a 5 metre cable.
present.
Oh, good man.
Charge it up.
I'll charge it up, thank you. The police are taking the mick. They're normally really quick, to be honest. Normally get good. I think 2 or 3 have just zoomed straight past.
One went past.
Another one just went past me. He was up there talking to the dad just now.
A fire engine then.
I know, I do, but I've got one there now. I've got 2 at home as well, but normally 100% lasts. Well, because we've been live for probably a good hour or so. We are in Hull right now with a 29-year-old sexual predator that's admitted talking to several children. He was meant to meet a 14-year-old this morning at the station. He arranged it several times and cancelled, arranged.
Chris is going for a break. When are you going?
He was totally aware of the situation that the child was at the station, and he's just left her there stranded. There's nobody in the UK that's got a charger longer than this one here. There's absolutely no way. I must be 17 foot away from that bloody car. Serious.
Long one, 3 meters. I've got one
I've never seen anything like it. It's like
They're brilliant.
it's like a washing line.
They're brilliant.
Yeah, it's actually like a washing line. Have we got a picture of the pred there, just so?
You got a picture?
We've not been live for about an hour, so.
Do you know Dark Justice?
I've heard of them, yeah.
Callum, the co-founder.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah. We know, yeah. Been live for an hour and a half. Yes, the father's here. He's fine though. He's totally fine. He's. The father's fine. The mother's fine. The daughter's fine. The sister's fine. Can't see. It's too.
I know it's the dark, isn't it?
Oops, sorry.
Sorry?
So. There we go. What's his name again? Richard. Richard,
Greatbatch.
29, from Hull, admitting talking to several children, 2 to be definite decoys. Everybody wants one of these chargers. B&M's.
Literally, you can plug it in, like you can be in any room in your house.
Literally. Did I just swear? I didn't swear, did I? No, I wouldn't have sworn. I'm getting told off by my admin. I didn't swear.
I don't think you swear.
No.
Language bottom.
I know. So Richard today was supposed to meet a 14-year-old child at the train station. Unfortunately, he left her there.
That's just crazy, isn't it? Like, what is that? You know, when would that kid think, I better get home, or I'll get back on the train, or... It's just mind-blowing.
Yeah, we did have 5,000 watching before. That's the awareness that we tend to go for. It gets shared 1,000 times in the first hour that way.
Crazy.
I've never actually seen a charger. I just can't get over this charger.
You're still blown away by the charger.
Look at this. My God. I want to swear so bad. What the actual is that? But we can't swear. We're not allowed to. I didn't swear. There's definitely no way I swore. I get told off my team if I swear now. How much are these charged? How much are they? Everyone's asking now.
They're about
$7.99 B&M's.
$11.99.
Right, $11.99 B&M's. Absolute bargain. Skipping rope, washing line.
sponsorship deal inbound.
Yeah. Jess, no, I didn't. I need to replay that and find out where I swore. If I did, I do apologise.
Blame me, you normally do.
I know. Exactly, Dawn. There's no way I swore then, because I do apologise straight away. It is very difficult not to swear. Just to let you know, the child isn't at the train station. It was a decoy. So, but in reality, he doesn't know that person wasn't a real child, and he doesn't know that she's still not there. So,
I'm going to take my doggies out to the loo.
Okay.
Where's my key?
A 10-metre phone cable. 10 metre? Get out. There's no way you've got a 10-metre one. That's like from here to Southport or something. No, we've already stung him. Marcel, this thing's already been done about an hour ago. We're just waiting for the police. the partner's here with the child. Well, the child's gone now with the father. The father's here, the mother's here, the sister's here. They've all turned up. See, everybody didn't hear me swear, so... Exactly, Dawn. I totally agree. No, but if the situations I see, if you let the potential sexual predator know that it is a real a decoy straight away, they change how they're talking to you, etc. So we hold off as long as possible. Hello. Oh, hello. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Hello.
What's going on? He is friendly.
Come on. Hello.
Nosy.
Hello.
Nosy man. This is Otto.
Otto.
My boy.
Otto. You're beautiful, aren't you?
He's a good boy.
Otto.
He's a good boy. Otto.
Hello. Hello, beautiful.
He needs to go for a wee. And he's a good boy. He's a... Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
No, I'm all right. Thank you. Though. Yeah. Thanks anyway.
We'll put him on top there.
Did you say he was a bit dodgy?
Yeah, I was like, you two look dodgy. Everyone sort of stood there like that. I was like, what are these up to? Don't look in my house, I've got no to rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, that's it now, isn't it? Like
You're going to get all the dodges coming in. She makes brews, huh?
Well, I did. I had some paint in the house and stuff, and they're just like knocking on my door. Can we have a brew, please? I'd have milk by the end of the day.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Hello. Otto's beautiful.
Otto he's a rescue from Spain.
Oh.
He was in a kill shelter.
See.
He was in a kill shelter in Spain.
Oh, you're so
And
beautiful.
I brought him over when he was 7 months, which is about just over a year ago. And he was skin and bone.
Oh.
And now look at you. Spoiled rotten he is.
It's absolutely beautiful. Hello.
Boy.
Hello. Say hello. Oh.
Aw. And shows this because he loves dogs and he wants to see him. Who is it? To go and see it. See her Uncle James.
Oh, she's not wearing Adidas. We can't talk to her. Won't talk to her again.
That's quite a nice response because he's a bit scared of men. You actually got a little tail back there.
Otto.
Otto.
Hello, beautiful. Come on. Hello. Hello.
He's like, what's going on here? This is exciting.
I love his colour.
Yeah, it's beautiful colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your recall's not brilliant. That's why he wears a tracker.
Oh.
But yeah, he's very scent driven. Aren't you, dude?
Otto's got a tag on.
He's got an asbo.
You got a tag on, mate?
Well, the amount of times he tries to bugger off, he might as well be have an asbo. You're a cheeky dog, aren't you?
What is he? What?
He's an English setter.
An English setter?
Yeah. He's an English setter. He's a good boy. You don't see many of them anymore, do you?
No, you don't know. They're normally brown.
Yeah, you can get brown ones.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Look at him showing off.
Oh, he's beautiful. Oh, look at me.
I'm so handsome.
Let the breeze blow through my hair. Brushing it back there. Look at you.
God, look at him posing. That is ridiculous.
Oh, how funny.
He's showing off. Come on, let's go and walk you around for.
This lady's our Andrea with the pink trainers.
It is. Hi, everybody. This is my boy.
It's Andrea's dog. Have you bought them both?
Hey?
No one. You've got two.
I've got two. I've got a border collie as well.
A border collie, yeah.
He's a bit anxious though. So.
I'm going to start bringing mine again, but
Yeah, where is she?
she's
She was like our little.
she's having
sting
pups next
dog.
week.
She is not.
She's having pups next week.
Oh my God.
It should be the 1st of May she's due, but obviously she can be due a couple of days before, I'm guessing, so.
That is super cute. Oh, I miss her though.
I know.
You need to
This
get
is our Andrea's dog.
Otto. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Otto is a Spanish
English setter.
English setter. A little rescue dog from Spain. Andrea brought him over.
Oh boy.
God, he's huge, isn't he?
He's tall, it's all leg, isn't he? But they're so cute. He doesn't like sexual predators, though. I've trained him well.
Otto's got a tag on. Don't know what he's done, but he's got a tag on.
You're a little Asbo dog, aren't you? Yeah, I've trained him. He doesn't like sexual predators. You good boy. He's
No, Andrew's not my daughter. No, Paige is my daughter. I've got 5 daughters, but Andrew's definitely not one.
We're about the same age for a start. Who's that? Is that Uncle Si?
Let's see what we got on here.
Alexander
Oh, McQueen's. See, we were a bit out of that league. We could only afford Adidas.
Is that?
Everything okay in there, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Excuse me. Luna is a fog. Luna's one of my dogs is a Frenchie. She's such a good dog, but she doesn't back down for anything. We took her on she's been on a few stings, but we took her to a sting in Manchester at a meet at a park, and a Rottweiler come over to try and have a fight. The Rottweiler disappeared. The Rottweiler wasn't happy. 1-0 to Luna.
Ian's gone in, I think. As I come out, Ian,
I've also got a micro exotic bully as well. She's only 8 months old. She's absolutely stunning.
I'll have one too.
Someone said, are they Turkish McQueens?
Who said that?
Somebody.
Yeah, they are.
No. Andrew is definitely not my daughter. Hello. Smithfield Market. No. I've got 5 daughters, like I said. I only have 1 daughter on the team, which is Paige, obviously, the other founder. Well, we've probably been waiting an hour now for the police, which is unusual for us. We never normally wait for the police, do we? We're with Richard. We did this thing about an hour ago, conducted our sting. He blamed his sexual preferences on his disabilities, which is he can't read and write. Sorry for laughing. I do apologise. As we know, it's not a disability, it's a difficulty, not a disability. His father, mother, sister are all here. His ex-partner now has given her daughter to the dad, so she's being taken care of now. Hello, Otto. Where'd you get that tag from?
It's a tracker.
The tracker, yeah,
It's
I know.
called. It's called Tracker, and it's the best money I ever spent because he's so scent-driven that he just goes.
Right.
So obviously it's GPS. I know
You
exactly.
find it where it is,
I know
yeah.
exactly where he is. Yeah.
Fabulous.
We don't.
Do you know what?
He doesn't go off lead without it. Let's put it that way.
I took 2 of my Frenchies up to Scotland a couple of years ago, and they did Ben Nevis with me.
Yeah.
Don't know if you remember. I did Ben Nevis with two Frenchies, and we stopped off at Grey Mail's Tail first, which is like
Yeah.
I think it's the 3rd highest waterfall in England.
Yeah.
So it's 1,000 foot up,
Jesus.
and then when you get to the top, there's a lock on top of it. It's
Right,
absolutely
beautiful.
surreal. It's unbelievable, honestly. But when we was going up, nobody, you can't hear each other because of the water coming down. Obviously, it's so immense.
It's so loud.
And the ferns were probably 2, 3, 4 foot high.
Yeah.
Couldn't see my dogs.
Oh my God.
We'd only been in Scotland for probably an hour. Lost them already. Couldn't see them anywhere. They couldn't hear me shouting because of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrid.
Did both of them go? You couldn't see either of them. Oh
Couldn't
my.
see
Did
either.
you think they'd gone over?
No, just couldn't see him.
Oh my God.
Couldn't see him.
It's like
Couldn't
my
hear
worst
him.
nightmare.
Couldn't see any grass, fern moving, nothing. It's just like
Really?
completely.
That is crazy. Well, this is like GPS. It pinpoints exactly where he is.
How much was it?
You know what? I think they're only about 50, 60 quid, but you have to buy an annual subscription.
Right.
But for me,
Yeah, because then it's attached to your phone and you know where it is straight away.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I was just trying to show you a picture of.
What's Otto in Spanish?
So like that's him the other day. Like
this is Otto's. Hang on.
Can you get that on?
I'll need to show you this. This is Otto's tracker last week.
It was one day last week.
This is Otto's tracker last week.
And I wouldn't mind, right? But you see this land over here? That's what I rent. That isn't even the land I use. So he's hopped over the fence and gone into somebody else's land, and that's what he's doing in somebody else's fields.
He's done about 65 miles in an hour. That's brilliant.
The land I rent is 3 acres.
Wow.
That's not enough for him.
Really?
So he jumps the fence and off he goes.
See, you are an houseboat, aren't you?
So that's why I need the tracker. He's a total houseboat. He's a little roamer, aren't you?
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That.
Can't go on the walk without that.
I think I only know about 3 words in Spanish. One's sí. One's a swear word, which I'm not allowed to use because I get told off. Have we had any update off him, Chrissy? Just let them know all the family's there as well. Yeah. We're just contacting the police again. Did Andrew swear? Get out. Did Andrew swear then? I'll pull her when she comes back. I'll find out where she got it from when she comes back in a minute.
Right.
Oh, we're getting Spanish lessons now. I like that.
Still waiting on the police?
Yeah, we're just back on the phone to him now. I know. Did you just swear am I alive then? I don't think she did swear, did she? We're pretty good now. When anyone swears in the team, now everyone looks at them and gives them dirty looks, so we apologise straight away. Yeah, we're actually on the phone to the police now, this very second. I can hear our police liaison talking to them. We're back on the phone to the police now as we talk. I'll have an update for you in about 1 minute, no doubt. Just for anybody there, I did not swear, get out of it. If I did, I do apologise. That's very naughty of me, but I don't believe I did. The stinging was over probably a good hour or so ago. We've been waiting outside the property because all the family have arrived. Again, the mother, the father, the sister have all attended the property. The 3-year-old daughter has been removed from the property. She has now gone with the father. His girlfriend is now his ex-girlfriend. I'm on the last warning.
2 units on its way.
They're on its way now.
2 units.
2 units are now again on their way. So, have you got a what? Have you got one?
No.
All right. I was just say, just let them know. So,
I think Jamie's got one. Have you got a walkie-talkie?
I think this will be our only sting now. Obviously, we've been here for so long.
2 units are en route.
When I say grasses, don't come out grasses. It comes out grassy backside. That would be lovely. That.
I'll fucking stand over his fucking head. My brain fucking lives on me the day he couldn't.
The police have just arrived now, so.
I went the other week to that and I'm no friends. I've smashed that fucking house up, mate. Fucking mucky. You're all fucking burning.
So that's a disgruntled neighbour, not very happy with the situation, which is quite understandable. The police have now arrived. Oop. No, I don't think he was too happy, was he?
No.
He swore as well, didn't even apologise.
He didn't apologise or nothing.
This has been the longest thing in a while. This is probably about 7 of our stings. I don't actually think that neighbour was too happy with the situation.
Okay, that way.
Just to let you know, the police are here now. Exactly, Carla. Please don't swear on our lives. How rude of you.
We don't have control over the public.
We don't have control, unfortunately. It just shows you our reach, though, because Richard's father found out he was being stung by watching it on Facebook. I totally agree. I would be angry too, but I probably wouldn't swear now because I'm trying to get out of that habit. Yes, we are going to show him coming to the man. That's why we've been waiting here for nearly 2 hours, unfortunately. I've got work shortly. Flipping heck.
Well
done. So again, just if you have joined us, I do apologise for keep going over the same thing. We've been here probably 2 hours now, I think. The police have just arrived. We stung Richard this morning at approximately 10:15ish, 2 hours ago. He did arrange to meet a child at the train station this morning. He didn't phone her or text her, which we knew he wasn't going to come. So unfortunately, we had to go to the property where he was with his ex-partner, yes, and child. Now ex-partner, should I say, yeah. Since then, his mother, father and sister have turned up to the property, taken the child away. We have since been waiting for the police. The police have now arrived on the scene. Is there another unit up the top end? Just this one? Again, his partner and his mother were in total denial that he hadn't done anything wrong. He was blaming disabilities, again, which was reading and writing apparently, which are disabilities, which we all know are difficulties and not disabilities. So Yes, the police are here now. We're just waiting for them to... they're just going through the evidence with the team. I'll show you now. The police are there. We're just waiting for them to go through the information that they've got. Massive thank you to our Charlie again for putting up with this absolute disgusting deviant. It's another one you can put to bed that you don't have to put up with. Sending graphic images of himself, etc. Phone calls, etc, etc, etc. Massive well done, Charlie. You deserve all the love today. See, all these teams take all the credit for what's going on. It's not actually the teams that should be taking the credit. Yes, we turn up, but that's all we do is turn up and intercept. It's the decoys that have to be going through the ordeal, the torture, the mental traumatic verbal abuse that they're receiving day in, day out.
They're my heroes.
Absolutely. Without the decoys, no team is a team. You know, they are everything. Oh, a massive well done. A massive well done to all my decoys. They're absolutely amazing. The whole team's amazing, obviously, but you know, the decoys are everything.
We get the easy bit.
We get the fun bit, the easy bit. Can't actually believe I got a bit of dirt on my trainers. Oh, how disgusting. OMG. I'm not happy about that. Again, if you know where we are, please don't attend. The property. It has absolutely nothing to do with his now ex-partner. And there's the 3-year-old as well. I think I've got hay fever, Len, to be fair. I am blocked, so there's another unit's just arrived now. Yeah, I'm the same. What the decoys go through is unbelievable, seriously. Well done, Charlie Decoy. Paige does sting too. Unfortunately, she can't come out all the time due to family commitments, but she does come out with me quite a lot. We stung the other night, actually, but we did it in a closed group. Paige was present then. I'm absolutely a bit mortified that I've got a mark on my trainers, to be fair. Look at that. That's disgusting.
Stop being a town.
I was going to say, who's Karma sat in? Where's my car? Where's my car? It's over there, isn't it?
It's not the one behind.
Lou, I know. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm going to blame Otto. I think Otto sniffed me trainers with a muddy nose.
Andrew will have you.
That's a good question. They do need time out, and the decoys. We've got an amazing aftercare team, to be fair, and our aftercare lady, she's always busy. She's an amazing lady. I'm gonna have to buy another pair of trainers now. I feel sick. So happy. No, I've got a... Can you see that? I don't know. Louis Vuitton socks. I know it's everywhere, look at it. It's just absolutely everywhere. Absolutely insane. excuse me. It was definitely Otto. Exactly, and we have a safety device page, a support page. We've got 5 pages now in total, all that are very active, run by amazing people. No, they definitely didn't come from Turkey. Turkish. No, they're definitely not Turkish. 100% not Turkish, them. They're the real deal. Oh my God, look at that phone line. It's absolutely everywhere. How many pairs of trainers do I own? I don't actually know, to tell you the truth. Is that a bad thing?
Don't give them a shout until they get up there.
It's what?
Don't give them a shout yet until they get up there.
Yeah.
So,
They're lovely.
yeah.
Really, really nice.
Otto's marked my trainers, by the way. I need compensation.
Let me see. I don't know. I didn't see it,
Yeah,
boss, unless you've got it
look,
on video.
He sniffed them.
Right. That's a good sign. I didn't see it myself, so I'm going to watch back the video. On video.
Somebody said you swore.
I swore.
Exactly.
What
I don't know. Somebody said I've sworn.
I swear.
I know.
Oops. Oh, I think I said. Okay, I can't remember. Sorry, boss.
Oh, it's disgusting.
That's absolutely outrageous. I'll get you a new pair.
Lou, no, you can't. Yeah, if I trip over this phone line, it's Otto's fault.
The police just said, "What a brilliant evidence pack."
They said it. What a brilliant
What a
evidence
brilliant
pack.
evidence pack,
Fantastic.
yeah. And like, it just makes everything,
Yeah, of course.
so much better.
It makes things so much easier.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. He's going to be arrested right now. They're on his way. I know, I'm only joking. They're not marked really. It's just a little bit of mud. It'll wipe off very easy. It's look, there's nothing there. Yeah, ban Otto is not coming on again. Buggerlugs is definitely not a swear word. Otto's not innocent. He's got a tracker on, for God's sake. Otto can't be innocent with a tracker.
Tag.
It'll tag. It's the only dog I know that's got a tag. Right. I'm going to get up now because...
Yeah, I think we're good now, Papa.
he should be coming out in a minute, shouldn't he? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Clean them before putting them back in the box. Right, let's go and see what's going on. How many stings have we done now? Oh my goodness.
Well, I've been doing it nearly 2 years now and I've lost count.
I think it's... I don't even know how many stings have we done? I don't even know.
Lost count, literally
Between
lost count
us,
now.
must be thousands.
Yeah, between us,
Thousands.
into the thousands, I'd say.
I could get a sleeve done of skulls for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go for a walk. I was going to stay and watch the drama, but you know.
I do apologise for my ex-partner threatening to go in the house and burn him.
It's okay.
He found out and he was going, fuck you out, fuck you out. I was like, oh God.
It's just going to look high when people find out
Yeah.
there's a sexual predator living nearby. No one wants to live next door to a sexual predator, do they?
Do the bollocks like when you get
Especially you got a lot. You know, you can see everyone's got a lot of kids around here.
I was just saying to the gentleman in the blue earlier.
I do like Oasis, yeah.
They have a hot tub party for the little kids the other day. And they come and knock on my door and I said, my little one wants to go on to I don't know who they are. Yeah. Well, his dad knows it, but I don't know who he is. I don't know idea.
There you go.
You don't know, do you? Shut up, you won't get it. Puppy! It's good to know, though. Yeah. Not so much.
Well done, everyone. Absolutely perfect.
10 minutes, I'd have been asleep. When you walked out there, that's the thing. 10 minutes, I'd have been asleep. Fucking dog in the car. The package is left the building.
The police have got in now anyway, so the police are with him and.
I'm just hoping it doesn't conk out before he comes out. The police are here now. There's another van behind that van as well. Oh yeah, I can just wait here, can't I? I can plug it in over the road, can't I? Oh my God.